here we are. Welcome back to Timmy's Lair. Today is day 62. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yo, what the fuck? Oh, that's why. That's funny. Alright, let me get my bearings here. Let me figure my shit out. I just had the Twitch open so that I could see chat. Is it gonna do it again? If I drag it up, will it? No, it's in a separate separate thing now. Welcome to Timmy's Lair. Doing something a little bit different today. We are gonna cook up a CEDH deck. It feels really weird to have a camera going. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's extremely strange. I'm sure I'll get used to it though. Pop this over here. I really just need to see the chat. This is gonna be good. Oh god. Oh no. My biggest CEDH critic is here. Okay, welcome in. We'll see. We'll see. You're gonna laugh at like the first 20 cards I put in this deck. Yeah, so we're gonna cook up a little CEDH action with this card here. I think I can. There we go. Are you serious? I was just spieling. Better? Better, I hope. Yapping. Yeah, I was yapping for real. Alright, we'll do it again. I don't know what the fuck that tags thing was. Better. So weird, man. It is extremely strange. You already lost me, bro's cooking. I want to see, so from what I understand, this was like a solved deck in like, I don't know, 2017 or 2016, you know, Knowledge Pool, Omen Machine. The goal was kind of to transmute artifact something to get into it. I don't know if that's actually a good strategy anymore because I can't really think of any 5-cost mana rock, like, or not mana rocks, but artifacts that you would want to transmute to try and get Knowledge Pool or Omen Machine on board. Basically, this boils down to, let's see, there are some cards in the considering. I have kind of been playing with this a little bit. Let's go like this. Knowledge Pool. Move to main deck. Yeah, bro is going to be cooking. Maybe cooked? Who knows? So yeah, this becomes a soft lock, or a hard lock with Knowledge Pool on board. This is a 6 mana. Yeah, I fully agree. It's definitely a risky thing to do, and I don't expect it to win games, but I think it would be a lot of fun to theory craft and then potentially play, you know, a handful of times. I don't think it's going to replace the boy, you know? So Knowledge Pool says Imprint. When this artifact enters, each player exiles the top 3 cards of their library, and whenever a player casts a spell from their hand, that player exiles it. If the player does, they may cast a spell from among other cards exiled with this artifact without paying its mana cost. So, because Lavinia says you counter the spell if there's no mana spent, it shuts out your opponents. There are ways to interact with Knowledge Pool now, being that there's channel abilities, and other things that might end up in the knowledge pool exiled that can interact with this artifact. So there's definitely ways around it, and it's probably not as severe as it once was, or I guess as brutal, as aggressive. I'm not exactly sure what the terminology I would use, but so Lavinia and Knowledge Pool on board essentially creates a hard block, and I get to play Solitaire until I can find some kind of game-winning combo. Being CEDH, obviously that's the name of the game, is to get there as fast as possible. 6 mana is bad. Omen Machine is another artifact that does the same thing. Excuse me. Where are we? Each player's draw step, that player exiles top card of their library. If it's a land, you put it on the board. Otherwise, cast it without paying its mana cost. It just gets countered. It goes to the graveyard. I think I do want to include things like, I think I would want to run Rest in Peace in this, because if that spell gets countered, it hits the graveyard, and somehow, some way, they have maybe Underworld Breach or something in the knowledge pool, they can try and cast that, and that would not be good. That would be really bad. It would probably totally fuck up our game plan. I'm not 100% sure which direction I want to take the deck. I was thinking about Transmute Artifact, and then I was thinking a little more, and I was like, well, what 5 mana cost artifacts are we going to run that are going to be up to par to actually transmute into the knowledge pool? The only other thing I can think of is maybe using it strictly for a stacks piece or a ramp or something like that, but I don't think that's very good either. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I want to do with the deck yet, but we're gonna kind of cook it, I guess, together, quote unquote. Plus I have this store championship promo sitting in a box, so I was like, oh, this is really cool, fuck it, let's do it. So if you're not a CEDH fan, that's fine. If you like CEDH, you came to the wrong channel, because I am fucking bad at it. Like, why is this even here? I don't think this is good. We're not playing dorks. Oh, and we put it in the main deck instead of removing it entirely. So we're gonna probably start off with the typical package. We'll probably run Born Upon a Wind. We'll likely run Psych Rift. I wish there was a shortcut to stick it into the main deck. Fierce, obviously, being on a 2-mana commander, I think it's kind of silly not to run that. Flusterstorm is extremely good. I actually want to change something here. Group, view, visual stacks. Visual grid. I think the grid is a little too much, but I guess it does give us... Sorry about that. It does give everybody kind of a better angle to see everything. And I guess I can... Oh god, I hate this actually. So where were we? So obviously we're going to be on the blue spell, counterspell package, Force of Negation, Force of Will, Pact of Negation, Fierce Guardianship, and things like that. I think Mana Drain is okay in this deck as well. We should have a generally pretty low curve, and being only 2 colors, it's not necessarily bad. We'll go on Mind Break Trap, Mental Misstep. I know what's going to happen is I'm going to end up putting in more than 100 cards as we go through this considering list that I've kind of prefabricated, and then we're going to have to figure out combos and stuff like that. It's probably better to have a direction for the deck first, but I think this is a little more fun. Pact of Negation. What else are we looking at here? Scour for Scrap. This, I think, is going to be really good in this deck. Being able to instant speed tutor an artifact, or, you know, maybe you transmute and for whatever reason you had to sacrifice a Lotus Petal or something to the Transmute Artifact. Transmute Artifact does... I believe it's in the sorcery tab here. Can I blow this up? How do I blow this up? View details. So sack an artifact. If you do, search your library for an artifact card. If that card's mana value is less than or equal to the sacrificed artifact's mana value, put it onto the battlefield. If it's greater, you can pay X, where X is the difference. If you do, you put it on the battlefield. But if you don't, it hits the graveyard. So I think that is kind of where Scour for Scrap could become a really flexible piece. It could be really good in this deck. It is 4 mana. It's an expensive tutor comparatively to, you know, things like Mystical Tutor or Enlightened Tutor. Obviously, those are ideal. We want to go for those first, but this is definitely a good plan B. There's a new printing in Edge of Eternities, and it's had some pretty high stonks in Kinnan lists I've seen lately too, which I'm not really surprised about. Do I have Enlightened Tutor in this list? Yes. So interaction, we're looking at interaction first, and we do have a ton of fucking stacks pieces that we're thinking about running in this list. So, so I think offer is okay. I don't like giving my opponents mana. I've been kind of lower and lower on offer lately. Like 2 mana a lot of the time can be the difference between somebody winning and somebody not being able to quite get there. So I don't really like offer. I do like that it's a 1 mana almost catch-all, like it catches a lot of things. Essence Flux can be okay with, you know, we're playing a low-cost commander with a low power toughness. So, you know, Orcish Bowmaster is such a prevalent creature in these metas, and Pyrokinesis exists for those red decks. That's kind of a niche case. Only really mono red decks want to run that. But Essence Flux can definitely help protect you from those things. But again, we're looking at interaction first. So March is one of the later ones that I would consider. Being a 2-color deck, it's still okay, but it's less good. Into the Floodmaw I've really liked. I just started testing this in Kinnan. Pongify, Rapid Hybridization, they're okay. It usually is just giving them a bigger thing to beat with. Oh, you're getting banned. Unlucky, dude. Banned. Thanks, mods. Oh wait, that's me. Path to Exile we do not want. Retraction Helix. I think this combos out. So we do have a resource open here. This is called Commander Spellbook. We'll just go to the home really quick. This is Commander Spellbook. So you can type in any card name effectively, and it will give you, so this will give us 28 results for Food Chain. So this is a really good resource to be able to, you know, like, oh, I have this card that's really cool. I think I want to run it in my deck. You know, maybe I'm not sure if I should run it, or maybe, you know, that's crazy. Galta combos with Food Chain and Omnath. Okay. Anyways, this is an amazing resource for being able to try and find combos for decks that you may not know, you may not be familiar with, and when you click on it, so let's click on this knowledge pool line here with Lavinia, it will show you straight up. So it tells you what you need on the board, it tells you what you need to do, and then it gives you the results and how many decks in EDH Rec are running this, whether that's a commander and Omen Machine in the, or Knowledge Pool, sorry, in the 99, or if it's if they're both in the 99, excuse me. So that's what I was looking at, Retraction Helix. So I think, whoops, I think this combos with Valley Floodcaller and, no, I'm thinking of Banishing next. So I don't know this combo because I just recently got onto Valley Floodcaller. I understand that it's a really good card, but Retraction Helix and a non-creature permanent castable for 0 in hand. So you could use a Walking Ballista, you could use any 0-cost mana rock. Cloud card. What is this? Dark Sphere. Prevent half the damage from single source. Okay, Darksteel Relic. That's fucking terrible. Typically, we're going to be casting Fountain of Youth. Pay 2, gain alive. Gooseless Scepter. Remove a card in your hand from the game, face down. You may look at it as long as it's removed from the game. Return a card. This is really okay if you're going in, if you know you're going into wheels, I think. Like, this is not a great card. Poultice. I heard this is actually seeing a little bit of love in, is it Legacy? Maybe Vintage? I can't remember. But it's it's actually becoming like a thing. Jeweled Amulet can be okay. But basically we're going to want to cast this, use this combo, if we run it, with a high-end zero-cost mana rock. And then we can loop it. And it will also net us infinite mana, not just the infinite storm count. So you cast Retraction Helix, paying a blue. Target a bird, rat, otter, and or frog that does not have summoning sickness. Valley Floodcaller triggers, giving 1/1 and untapping. Resolve Retraction Helix, cast a non-creature. How does Retraction Helix read again? It until I return, tap, return target unbound. Yeah, so you get infinite storm count, and in the use that we would probably use it, we would get infinite mana as well. So that's all you would really want it for, right? Okay, so you repeatedly tap the creature and then untap it, and then recast that permanent. Gotcha, okay. Yeah. So this is something definitely that I will consider if we're going to run Valley Floodcaller, but I'm not sure that we will yet. Swan Song. I like Swan Song more than Strict Serenade. Spell Snare is kind of dog. Spell Pierce is okay. Snapback is a free bounce. This can protect a commander. This can protect a creature combo piece. I think Snap is kind of just better because you get it effectively boils down to being free with Snap. I think Snap is a lot better than Snapback. Swords is alright. We can run that. Whir of Invention. Search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost X or less and put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So this is just jams your... This is what it is. This is the tutor card that I was thinking of. So Whir of Invention will just jam your Knowledge Pool or your Omen Machine directly onto the battlefield. And your mana rocks can tap down to effectively convoke for this, which is really good. Or any other artifact cards that you might have. So I think this is definitely a card that will run. Silence is obviously really good. Sink into Stupor is iffy. We'll see what our land count is like. Oh, I can click and drag too. Okay, that's cool. We talked about these. Flare of Denial is a catch-all. Sacrifice a blue creature. This is okay. We'll try this. Get Lost. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Controller creates 2 map tokens. They are artifacts. So this is a 2 mana instant. This is kind of just like a bad Swords to Plowshares, I think. Gifts Ungiven is... Gifts Ungiven and Intuition are not really great in this deck, I don't think. Unless we're going for like a Savine's line, but I don't know. Keep in mind this Commander Spellbook is not the end-all be-all. Like, there are combos that I found myself that... Oh yeah, see, like, it only gives us a few Savine's Reclamation lines. Whereas there's tons of them. There's a lot more than what is shown there. So yeah, if these, like maybe if we're going for the Bomberman combo and like a Walking Ballista win, these can be okay. But I don't really think they're exactly what we want to do. Dramatic Reversal can be pretty good. I've been thinking about this card in Kinnan actually. Dispel, Delay, still not a fan. Consider, I don't even think I'm going to want to run at all. Commandeer can be okay. I like it better in like Mono Blue Urza. Chain of Vapor I think will probably run. Brainstorm, also kind of eh. Brain Freeze. This is fine, I think, if we're gonna go on the Valley Flood Caller, Vanishing Knack, Retraction Helix lines. Then I think Brain Freeze would be considerable. It is then a 3-card combo, so it's not amazing, but it's there, you know, it is doable. But I don't think we want to be on Brain Freeze unless we are on that line for infinite storm count to mill out our opponents. Our guy being fined, I think, can be okay. If somebody blows up your Rhystic Study, somebody blows up your clock, or not your clock, oh my god, I keep thinking Clock of Omens because it's so prominent in the games that I play, where it's definitely an Omen machine. I think this one is alright. We'll put it in for now. Angel's Grace, I used to be really high on this card when I was playing like Fringe, but, you know, getting further and further into like the CEDH swing of things in meta and stuff, I'm definitely less high on it. So what else can we consider interaction here? I wouldn't really put any of the creatures under it. This can get the fuck out, I think. I don't really want this. Oh god, this is terrible too. So what I did was, I have these packages in Mox Field. I should have put my Mox Field down. I have these packages in Mox Field, so I've got lands, rocks, and then staples. So with the staples one, well, any of them, you can click on this button here, and it will add all the lands of the color of your commander for the color identity. So that's effectively what I did. I did take these from somebody else. I did not curate them myself. I'm not going to take credit for that, but I copied them. Here, let's see. I'm not gonna let us open the link in new tab. Collection, no. Decks, no. Maybe I have to go into my profile. Packages, yeah, right here. Yeah, so I did borrow these from somebody, but it's effectively just a list of cards that are really good in CEDH or good enough. I don't know, some of them are kind of questionable, and I have changed it a little bit, and I do plan to update them as new cards come out. Spider-Man didn't really have anything. It had this Spider Sense. I'm going to test this out in Kinnan. I don't think it's going to make the final cut, though. But yeah, so what I did is I took those 3 packages, I tossed them in, threw them into considering list, threw in a couple other things that I think might be okay, and we're going to go from there as we are. What is this thing? Vigilance, Prowess, draw card, discard card, copy target. Nah. It's kind of mid. Flood Caller. Any flashers in here? High Phase Trickster. This is like a 4-mana Born Upon a Wind. This is kind of bad. I don't think I really like this in this deck. Archivist I think is going to be okay. Very Mastermind is also really good. Drawing cards is strong. Like, I feel like this is probably just going to feel more or less like your standard Azorius list. I guess we have Hullbreaker Horror, but nobody is ever hardcast flashing that in. And if you are, you should just be trying to win the game, I think. Or playing Kinnan. Sink into Stupor. 3-mana bounce that is like sometimes a land. If you're low on land count, I can see an argument for running these, but I'm personally not a fan. So, artifacts that can be considered interaction. I don't really think there's too many. Like, most of the stuff that we're looking at here, like Altar of the Brood, I don't think belongs in this. Well, no, again, if we're on the Banishing Knack Flood Color line, Brain Freeze or Altar would also be fine. Becomes like a 3 or 4 card combo though, like I just don't think that's it. Craftrigger's Cage, Damping Matrix. Damping Matrix is insane. I am surprised I don't see this in more stacks lists. And it's such a cheap card too, like 70 cents is crazy. Machine Gods, I don't really know why this is here. I don't know how often I really want to be copying something in this deck. Again, I just kind of threw... Oh, here, I can remove this. I already have that. Yeah, I wouldn't say any of those are interaction. I do want to add Rest in Peace, though. Could be a card that fucks me over, but could also be something that does really well. Amphibian Downpour. Yeah, this is also effectively interaction, so I think this is okay. It does have Flash. Blind Obedience, you know, it's a stacks piece. Counterbalance, I think. Oh, that's funny, I didn't even see it there. I don't think Counterbalance is good unless we are doing like top deck manipulation. Like if we're on Sensei's top, which I don't believe... Oh, it is in the deck, but I don't think it's going to make a final cut. That's really the only time Sensei's is actually good, I think. Or sorry, yeah, Counterbalance is actually good. There is a... Let's show you guys this actually, because I was considering building this instead of Lavinia, just as a theory craft. Details, there we go. So Lease Hex is a 3-mana 2/2 Human Rebel Monk. Also in Azorius colors, legendary, so this would be the commander. Has prowess, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. So, and the non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less. As long as you cast 2 or more non-creature spells this turn, Lease Hex has double strike. Is this the correct card? Non-creature spells... So there's a... Oh god, I'm brain farting right now. I'm embarrassed. His real name is Clarence. There it is. Yeah, so the reality chip. You guys probably can't see that very well, but we'll pull up this combo here for a sec. We're off topic right now. So the reality chip, this lets you... There's another one, the mono blue jellyfish from Edge of Eternity's Phenomenon. Effectively does the same thing. Also a legendary jellyfish type thing. So this lets you look at the top card of your library at any time, and if the reality chip is attached to a creature, you can play lands and cast spells from the top. So with these 3 cards on the field, you effectively get to look at the top card, you can see that it's Sensei's, you can then cast the Sensei's for 0, and then you can tap the Sensei's to draw a new card, and then you can put the Sensei's back. You can recast, so this effectively just lets you draw your deck. This was, whoops. So this is what I was going to cook up instead of Lavinia originally, and I think that deck has a little bit more legs to stand on. It's definitely probably a little bit quicker, but I wanted to see what I could come up with this, and then I'll maybe test this on Tabletop Simulator or something. Just going to move this mic a little closer. Let me know if it's too loud or if it's still too quiet or anything. Touch the Spirit Realm, the channel. I think this can be okay. 2-mana channel with hard to interact with. People aren't running Stifle effects in this current meta, which is ridiculous to me. I don't understand why. Training Grounds I don't think is going to make the cut. We don't have a lot of stuff that's running activated abilities. So I think Touch can probably go in as interaction. Dress Down is kind of single target Amphibian Downpour, 1 less mana. Verity Circle I do not think makes this. Static Prison, this one's okay. It's really slow. It's sorcery speed. I don't think that's it either. Trouble in Pairs. If an opponent were to begin an extra turn, they skip instead. Nobody in my meta is really taking extra turns, so that's not very relevant. Whenever an opponent attacks you with 2 or more creatures, draws their second spell, or casts their second spell each, you draw a card. So I think because we're in the Mystic Remora Rhystic Study world, if we were in white, sans blue, I guess, then maybe I would want to run this, but 4 mana for this effect I don't think is quite there with what we can already do between these 2 cards, which is kind of weird logic, but we can cut Bazaar, we don't need that. Bloodstained Mire we can obviously cut, Arid Mesa we keep. So I think that's more or less it for interaction. Dress Down is okay. So this, I don't like this because this turns off my creatures, or my creature, I guess. This shuts off Lavinia, so that's why I don't like it, but that's also why I do like it. You know, for example, maybe I have to flash in Dress Down to turn off Lavinia because there's something in the pool or something somewhere that, you know, maybe I can politic somebody into, you know, giving me a little bit of additional information. You know, if you have a counter spell in hand, show me, and then I'll cast my Dress Down. But then there's also the possibility of somebody going for a win attempt when Dress Down comes in. I'm really iffy on this card. I think I'm gonna sideboard it. I know Commander doesn't have a sideboard. Fucking come at me. I think it's still worth considering for both of those reasons. But more or less, I think that pretty much cuts us for interaction. Yeah, this is all rocks, tutors, just kind of value things. Let's see. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, Gift Probe. Never want to play Gift Probe. I hate that fucking card. Everyone's like, oh, Gift Probe's so good, but it's not. Gift Probe's fucking dog shit. Eternal Scourge. I don't think we have... Let's see. I don't think we have combos. Let him cook now. Let him cook. 93. Okay, hold on. That is way too many combos for us to check. Can smell the bud through the screen. I am kind of cheated, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's fine. Number of cards, color identity. Azorius. Okay, now we can check and see. So these are like 4 card combos. Oh god. Oops. Yeah, 4 card combos, 5 cards, 6 card. No, I don't think that's it, man. No, we definitely don't want to be on this like Eternal Scourge or Mist Hollow Griffin thing where you can cast them from exile. I don't think they're good enough in this deck. Even with Knowledge Pool or Omen Machine on board, they're just not quite it. I love that these are from the they're from the same plane, like the same block, right? Or Phyrexian Mirrodin are different, but they're the same block. It's just funny that like the Phyrexians have an Omen Machine, and then the Mirrans have the Knowledge Pool. That's hilarious. I keep getting emails from Newton Finance, and I don't even use Newton. It's crazy. Can smell the bud through the screen is crazy. Keep sniffing, pal. Alright, let's get into the lands. This should be pretty simple. We're going to cut all the ones that we can't run, so we can run blue here. We got blue here, blue. Verdant Catacombs we can cut because we don't have black or green. Wooded Foothills we can cut because we don't have red or green. So I believe that leaves us with 7 fetches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Arid Mesa. So this is 42 lands. Is it really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Yeah, it is. Wow. Yavimaya we don't really want to run. Urborg we definitely don't want to run. We're not on like Cormus Bell or any shit like that. So all of the lands in our colors exactly, we're definitely going to throw in. So Flooded Strand, the Darker Waste, the Painland, our Shockland, Hollowed Fountain here. Pathway, I'm a big fan of these in 2-color decks. I mean, realistically, it's just a Plains or an Island, but I'm okay with that. Archive, I don't think Archive quite makes it. I don't think the Surveil Land is good in this. Mystic Gate I'm okay with. Tundra definitely. Mistrise is really fucking bad in this deck. It always enters tapped. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Sea of Clouds, that's our battle land. Enters untapped if we have 2 or more opponents. Then of course we can run Command Tower. Ancient Tomb is really good. Flood Farm Verge. So this is an enter the battlefield turn 2 for both mana, or it's just a Plains. Interesting. I haven't played enough with the Verges to know if they're actually good. On the fence about that. Urza Saga, not a big fan. Otawara I'm definitely going to run. Manamo, I like to run this because of the One Ring. Chances are we're going to run the One Ring in this deck. Alright, we're going to check. So we'll be on 7 fetches if I pop them all in. But closer to the end, I'm going to kind of tune the land base a little bit more to get rid of all the excess fetches. For example, if we have more islands, I'll get rid of some of the ones that find white sources. Sarah's Sanctum really depends on how many enchantments we end up on. We're at 3 so far. Ew. I hate this rest in peace art. Forbidden Orchard. I know there's lines with it, but I don't think it's it. Help if I knew how to spell. 6 results, nothing in our colors, so we're definitely not going to run Forbidden Orchard. We can just cut that. Fomori Vault I don't think is great in this, right? Like I said, we can cut Mistrise. It's 100% of the time just fucking bad in this deck. Always enters tapped. Fomori Vault, 3 mana to discard a card. And then hopefully you have enough artifacts to... I don't think that's really it either. Cavern of Souls, name a human, obviously good. Gemstone Caverns, obviously good. A lot of lists I have seen, Mana Confluence, City of Brass, we'll definitely pop those in. A lot of lists I've seen not running Emergent Zone lately. Big fan of it personally. I think it's a really good card. Having a second Born Upon the Wind for what doesn't cost any pips is good. Starting Town I've been a big fan of in Kinnan lately, so we'll definitely give that a go. So Inventor's Fair has the Metal Craft. But that becomes 10 mana to get the Omen Machine or the Knowledge Pool. And then it's so telegraphed. But I mean, tutors are tutors, right? Gemstone. Don't think it's worth it in a 2-color deck. I love Talon Gates. Crystal Bane, City of Traders. Let's see what we're on for lands here. 25 lands. So I think we have room for 3 more. So we're already 52 cards in the main deck. Whoa. This next part's gonna go quick too. Alright, fuck it. Let's go Blood Farm. 2 colorless. So this is just like a less good Ancient Tomb, I guess. Let's go Gemstone. And then what do you think, chat? Do we go for exotic or Urzas? I don't think any of these other ones really make the cut. Yeah, okay. Let's go for Urza's Saga, I guess. And that'll more or less be that. Tarnished can be okay, because I'm not really using my life total. Do you guys want something different? Let's go for this. Sorry, I was just checking something on my Discord. Okay, so we've done lands. We're at 28 now, right? 28 lands. We definitely need to go into our mana rocks now. So, we'll pop on down. Talisman, yes. Soul Ring, yes. Mox Amber is iffy. Mox Diamond for sure. Mox Opal. Lotus Petal. Mana Vault is... Nah, I can't say no to Mana Vault. Chrome Mox. Signet is probably fine in this deck. Second Signet. Power Stone is okay. Less people are running white, but more people are running blue. Mox Amber is probably good here because we're running a 2-color, only a 2-cost commander. Springleaf Drum, tap and untap creature you control. So kind of the same argument. Yeah. So I think Springleaf Drum doesn't quite get in there. I mean, Lavinia's not attacking. She's basically always just sitting there. W face reveal? Yeah, I guess so. It's so weird, dude. I keep looking over at myself, like in my OBS over here, and I'm like, what the fuck? Tripping me out. Paradise Mantle. Equip creature has tap, add 1 mana of any color. He is a Chad. You guys are gassing me up for nothing. Oh, you got it. Just kidding. My bad, you're right. So what are we on for rocks after just those few ads? 28 lands is plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's adequate. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a little more comfortable here. So I think 11 is probably plenty. I don't think Paradise Mantle makes the cut. Ooh. So, but if you use Paradise Mantle, I think this is again one of those Banishing Knack Valley Flood color cards, because I think you can cast the Paradise Mantle and then tap the creature to cast Vanishing Knack to put it on the other thing. Let me read. Where's Valley Flood color here? Right here. Whenever you cast a non-creature, untap them. Okay, so that means if you have Valley Floodcaller, Paradise Mantle, oh fuck, I scrolled way past it. Retraction Helix or Banishing Knack, you get infinite mana and infinite storm count. I think this is a really good combo, actually. Like, it's kind of a lot of pieces, because you need Valley Floodcaller, you need either Knack or Helix, and then you need a 0-cost rock, and then you also need some kind of storm payoff. Amphibian Downpour is not it here. Brain Freeze is definitely it. So I think, I mean, 4 cards though, excuse me, 4 cards is so hard to assemble without being able to just like go through your entire deck. Like, sure, cool, you have infinite mana, like what are you gonna actually do with it? There's... I am kind of trying to cook within these packages, so you know, I could take the time to go on Google and type in PORNHUB.ca, but we're not gonna do that. Oh, check out this card, Kev. This thing's fucking terrible. This is Glaciers. This is 2, a white and a blue. For at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this enchantment unless you pay Azorius. All mountains are plains. Like, you thought Blood Moon fucking sucked. This thing's way worse. Hilarious. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So I think we're good on rocks. I think we're gonna start tossing staples into this deck. So, and this is probably gonna basically boil down to the rest of the deck. So Rhystic Study, obviously. Mystic Remora, same effect, but almost a little bit, like just a little worse. Copy Artifact and Enchantment are kind of okay. I don't think we're gonna run Copy Artifact because there's not really... So, copy remains even if the original artifact is destroyed. So if copy artifact... Okay, now this is bringing me back to the Valley Floodcaller line again. So if copy artifact is a copy of a 0-cast artifact, and I cast copy artifact, I don't think it would matter. I think I have to, because it has to be, yeah, I would have to pay the 2 mana, so I still need the infinite mana to make that work. So copy artifact I don't think is quite going to make the cut. Copy enchantment's okay, being able to get a Rhystic Study or a Smothering Tithe. Speaking of Smothering Tithe, pop this in the main. We're sick of lands. We can actually probably... Whoa, bile. No thanks. Let's do this. We're just gonna clean this up a little bit. So we can pop these out. Copy Artifact I don't think we're gonna run. Counterbalance is out. I think this Glaciers card would be hilarious to try, but I don't think it's not gonna get there. Trouble in Pairs, Verity Circle's not for this deck. Mirror Maid is interesting. I don't really see all the hype around it. Like, Blind Obedience is a really good stacks piece for this deck if we're leaning into that. Deafening Silence. I think this kind of wrecks me too. One Ring, obviously we're gonna run. Senseis, I think. Ooh, lucky you, I got some water here too. I'm not going to acknowledge what you just typed in the chat. LEV, probably not it. I can't see a world in this deck where I want to actually discard my hand. Should probably cut that Ko-Fi ping out. Yeah. Imposter Mech can be really good. Grafdigger's Cage. From graveyards or libraries. So... Grafdigger's Cage, I think, is really good in this deck, especially. I mean, obviously, it's just an oppressive stacks piece, but it's, like I said, kind of at the beginning, that thing gets countered that if Lavinia is on board with Knowledge Pool or Omen Machine, so it just hits their graveyard. So unless I have Rest in Peace or some other... Oh, TikTok sent me, sorry, I'm just fucking sitting there like this. TikTok sent me analytics for the month. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the stream, those things just get countered, so they do hit their graveyard, meaning if they can somehow get out an Underworld Breach or any kind of effect that lets them pull back from the graveyard and cast, I think Grafdiggers would be really good in this deck for that reason. It will just shut that down. The whole goal of the deck is to hard lock my opponents so they actually can't do anything. Null Rod shuts down so many combos as well. So I think our main win is actually just going to be trying to get that Banishing Knack thing online. No, in fact, permanent enters the battlefield. You may return another permanent control. It's okay. Green screen? Yeah, kinda. Here. Let me get out of the way. Got the new Timmy's Lair logo up. And I can swap it and stuff. I had it set to this earlier. I wasn't really a fan of this. I don't really like this one as much. I can just make it like blurred, so it's just me and then the background of all my shit. Could just give it like no background, and then you can see all my shit. I don't really like that either. This Bokeh one is kind of... It's also just like a blur, but I don't really like that. I don't know. Oh. Wrong one. There we go. W Timmy's Lair. W Timmy's Lair. Yeah, we out here. I'm sure the more I do this whole face cam thing, I'll definitely get more used to it. The downside is because my phone is my camera, I can't stream pack openings while I'm doing things like this. I would love to be able to, but I need a second phone or a webcam or something. Jans dropped 75 subs at the beginning of the year. Beginning of 2025, end of 2024, I was streaming. I think I was streaming WoW. And he was like, hey, I got this for you. And I was like, he's a mad lad. Anyways, where were we? Stacks pieces. We're gonna have no creatures in this deck. Just kidding. We'll have a handful. Winter Orb. No player may untap. I don't think this matters as much as it used to. I think Vexing Bauble is okay. Yeah, multicam view. I figured out how to set it up. I am able to do it. I just need another phone that can connect to Wi-Fi. It doesn't even have to function as a cell phone. It just needs to turn on, have a decent camera, and connect to the Wi-Fi. Unwinding Clock's not it. I like Trinisphere in here. We'll put that in. I also like Torpor Orb and Tangle Wire. Because Tangle Wire is kind of just good. Moon Silver Key, finding an artifact with a mana ability. So I think that's just a Kinnan card, right? Like... Yeah, it doesn't really find us anything else. Like, how desperate are we to... Well, no, there's probably a world where we run Grim Monolith, as well as Mana Vault and Moonsilver Key, but it just goes to your hand, like, it's not that great. I guess it could push us to get the Omen Machine or the Knowledge Pool. So maybe there's a world where we run those. Go to 12 Mana Rocks, I guess. Collector Oof is gonna fucking annihilate me if I play this. Defense Grid? Oh my god, so insane, dude. Love Defense Grid. Lion Crank whenever an opponent loses life, don't care about that. What's our remove here? Alt 2. Don't care for that, don't care for that, don't care for that. Vexing Bubble might be okay. Clock we don't really need. Relic of Legends can get cut. Skull Clamp is probably a maybe. Curse Totem is so good. Damping Matrix is so good. We're not going to run Basalt. Still thinking about the Altar of the Brood. If we're going to run that Banishing Knack line, like, it's Banishing Knack, Retraction Helix, Valley Flood Caller, it's Altar of the Brood, it's Brain Freeze, it's Paradise Mantle. Like, there's so many fucking pieces for that. So, maybe. We can get off the Cloudstone. Grinding Station we can get off of. Mech is considerable. Lion's Eye we can get off of. Machine Gods I don't think is great in this deck. Skull Clamp. Springleaf still kind of considering. These I'm thinking about. Deafening Silence will just destroy me. Mirror Maid. Like, these are the only two that I would really consider, and even then, look at this scrub. I am cooking here, okay? Get out of here. I'll take away your mod status. Just kidding. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. It feels so weird doing this, dude. It's so fucking strange. Here, John, check this out. You'll hate this. I found this this card today called Glaciers. So it's absolutely god-awful. It's 4 mana. Fucking terrible. It's an enchantment from Ice Age, which some of you might know. This is like one of my favorite sets of all time. Beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this enchantment unless you pay 2. All good, all good. So you gotta pay Azorius on your upkeep, and then it says all mountains are plains. So this absolutely fucks any deck with red, basically. But at 4 mana and then 2 mana investment every turn, I don't think it's quite good enough. Like, yeah, I know you dislike. I love this. I love this. I just saw this in a video today and I was like, oh my god, look at this thing. It's gross, but I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough to run. Like, I like it, but I think I just like the idea of an Azorius Blood Moon. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a little too slow. Okay, I'm just gonna pop my... Whoa. What the fuck did I do? Is there a way to... Sorry. I just feel like I'm looking over here when I should be looking over here where the fucking camera is. And then it doesn't really cut you guys out, I guess. Can I... What if I make this smaller? Oh yeah, it fucks you guys out of the view. Okay. Sorry, just trying to figure this out. Even if it didn't have the upkeep, it'd be bad. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's there for... Yeah, for sure. Like, if it was closer to the Harbinger, I think Harbinger's okay. 2 blue pips is kind of hard, but full transparency, I watched a Alpha Investments video today of Rudy opening an Ice Age box and he pulled it and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's so cool. Oh my god. What have I done? Okay, now I gotta run 2 more slots and Light and Tutor. Mystical Tutor. Oh my goodness. Do we want to solve the equation in this deck? Yeah. Bring back Commander sideboards. I don't think we need to solve the equation in this, right? Do we want to solve the equation? I don't think so. Like, it's a sorcery speed tutor. No. I think it's too slow. 23 interaction pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, effectively. 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks pieces. 12 rocks. We only have 17 slots left to go for. And 5 of those are going to be taken up by this fucking Valley Flood color line. This is something that I have seen a lot of talk about. 6 of them if I include Alter. Fuck. But I don't need to because I have Brain Freeze. Maybe. Then again, play it just to fuck with Carl. I sent Carl a picture of this earlier today and he was like, I hate that. It's like, I hate it so much. I was like, yeah. I think 9 times out of 10 personally when I play, there's at least one red deck at the table. There's always a Rog something. Rog Thras, Rog Sai. There's always Timna Crom. I mean, not always, but most of the time. There's generally the Magda. There's oftentimes Inala. Like, fuck, Carl, chill. Relax. It's okay. We know you like them. You don't have to do that. Red deck, yes. Mountain, no. Exactly, yeah. Like, we at best, we like see a plateau in a Badlands, right? You know, like... maybe a volcanic island, but you know, for the 6 cards that it's going to see every game, I don't think it's worth really the discussion. Yeah. So this is something that I've seen a lot of talk about. So this is a legendary artifact from Assassin's Creed. 4 mana, tap it, pay 4. So you can pay 4 and 4 life. You sacrifice it. Look at target opponent's hand and exile those cards face down. You can play those cards this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Until end of turn, whenever you play a land or cast a spell this way, its owner draws a card. At the beginning of the next end step, return exiled cards to their owner's hand as a sorcery. This last line really turns me off of it. So this is a put 4 mana down, sacrifice this artifact to hopefully be able to get... oh my goodness. I had some pork tenderloin for dinner on like a... what do they call it? A Monte Cristo? Is it a Monte Cristo sandwich? I can't fucking remember. But it's made me really burpy. The beer's probably not helping. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so this last line, the activated only as a sorcery, not really a fan of. The rest of it is like, you know, try and find that Thassa demonic consultation. So after someone tutors, maybe this is an okay thing to play. Like once they've drawn that card. But chances are, if they already drew it, they're probably just going to jam it into play. I don't think this is... again, this is a 4 mana card that almost gets there, you know? So I don't think it quite makes it, but I have seen a lot of discussion around it lately. Soul Cauldron I don't think is it in this deck. Yeah, exactly. You need 4 mana just to cast this. It's only sorcery speed, and you need another, I mean, at worst, it's another 4 mana to be able to cast the Tainted Pack Thoracle, right? Name Tarmogoyf, or cast Thoracle, hold priority, cast the Tainted Pact, name Tarmogoyf, or Jokal Hups in this case. And yeah, I'm naming Jokel Hubs with my tainted packs. Fuck everybody that's naming Tarmogoyf. Yeah, so I don't think that quite is there. It's at worst it's an 8 mana to try and win the game, which is far too much. I mean, we're already doing the fucking knowledge pool omen machine thing. Name Kinnan. Yeah, true. I could in this deck, yeah. So Strict Serenade again, I think is kind of like, it's okay, but I don't think it deserves a slot. Spell Snare, Spell Spears. This can just leave. Here, hold on. Let me alt 2. Copy Enchantment. I'm still kind of thinking about a little bit. Vexing Bauble, Springleaf, Imposter, Apple can go. Agatha's definitely does not belong in this deck. Yeah, Serenade I feel like is a kind of a trap. Spell Pierce is fucking dog shit. Snapback is way worse than Snap. Sync, not a fan. Rapid Pongify Path, all bad. Misdirection, exile a blue card, change the target. So this is just deflecting SWAT, right? This is deflecting SWAT that brings you down another card. Its ceiling is high, but its floor is fucking bad. Like at worst, this is a 5 mana fucking deflecting SWAT, which is absolutely awful. Yeah, that's not going. Miscast. I think it's too narrow. Peace out, man. March we talked about earlier. Yeah, Misdirection's not very good. Yeah, exactly. Get Lost we can cut. Essence Flux I feel like there's still maybe an argument for commander protection. Ephemerate we can cut. I guess Ephemerate is the same argument though. Yeah, exactly. Misdirection is not it. Dispel, Delay, Brainstorm goes, Angel's Grace goes. Sync I don't think I want if I'm on Chain of Vapor and Psych Rift already. It's just, those are better rates. Vanishing Knack, Retraction, Helix, Brain Freeze. I still think, I want to run that Volley Flood Color package. Again, it is 5, maybe 6 cards if I run the Altar, but I feel like if I have Brain Freeze, I don't need Altar. Fuck it. Committing. And return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Fabricate we're definitely going to play. It's slow, but our whole game plan effectively is to just get those artifacts. Time Twister. Counterspell Overflux? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that. Like I would rather run I'd honestly rather run Commandeer. So I think Flux is not it. Like, I mean, my argument with Flux is that Orcish Bowmasters is so prevalent. That's the only argument. Like, then it just fizzles that OBM damage was the only thing I was thinking, right? The official beer of Timmy's Lair. I know it's green screened, it's on purpose. But yeah, how often is Essence Flux really going to come up for OBM? Well, on the cast, yes, yeah. And also stops win. You're right. I said it at the 5-minute mark. I'm fucking bad at Magic. So Gifts and Intuition are definitely not. I don't think they're in this pile. They don't belong in here. I like the Transmute artifact. Where the fuck did that card go? Right here. So I didn't actually know this because I've never actually gotten to cast a Transmute artifact because I don't own one yet. So it's saying sack an artifact if you do a search for an artifact. Its that mana value is less than or equal to put it onto the battlefield. But if it's greater, you can pay the difference. I didn't realize that it had this line of text here. That's really good. Makes it a lot better than I thought it was. This turns my Grim Monolith into... It's still 6 mana because you have to cast the Transmute. But this taps my Grim Monolith, gives me 3, and then, you know, a land or whatever to get the Knowledge Pool or the Omen Machine out. So that's a really good line of text. I didn't realize that it had that, actually. Makes Transmute a lot better than I thought it was. I know it's a good card already, but, yeah. I still fucking don't love Downpour, man. It shuts off a lot of stuff, it's good, but... Maybe it's the art. It's fucking creepy. You do pay after you put the artifact. So the artifact actually has to... It has to resolve for that to... Oh my god. That's crazy, actually. So you're telling me in Kinnan... I can sack a fucking Lotus Petal to transmute artifact, cast the or put the Basalt in, tap the Basalt for 4 to pay for itself, and then if I have 2 extra mana somewhere, I can just... That's insane! Are you serious? Oh my god. That's actually crazy as fuck. I didn't know that. Okay, Transmute Artifact is fucking top tier. That's fucking nuts. Wow. One day. How much is this card right now? This is probably a terrible example. It's likely going to be out of stock, but... There's probably a scan somewhere. Let's go availability, in stock. Oh, shit. Oof. Antiquities collector. Ugh. Oh, that's not collector. What? The fuck? Oh, collector number. Oh. Huh. But this one looks kind of clean, though. A little bit of edge here in the corners. Yeah, again, a little bit of edge wear. Check the back. Ooh. A little scritch here. No, yeah, I saw the thing that said, I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, one corner is pretty bad on this one, but overall this is a really fucking clean copy. The front corners are a little bit worn, but... no, sorry, Kev. What I was looking at was this, the collector number. I thought it was... For some reason I thought it said collector's edition, and I was like, what? But no, that's not correct. Look at the price difference, man. That's crazy. Give me one 5-letter word playing Wordle. What? You need a 5-letter word for, like, I don't know what the fuck Wordle is. So. Sense. S-E-N-S-E. Okay, so we're at 85 for the main deck. Sense, yeah, correct. That's the word. So Commandeer is definitely cuttable. I feel like if I don't want Time Twister, I don't want Windfall. Too many same letters. Vapor, V-A-P-O-R. Time Twister, Windfall. So I don't think we want Windfall. I'm not a fan of wheels, to be honest. Time Twister's a little different. I mean, when am I ever going to buy a Twister, though? The O was in the right spot. Could be, is it Manor? M-A-N-O-R. I guess R would have been in the right spot too, never mind. Savines. Savines is okay if... Oh my goodness, I still haven't put creatures in this deck. Ugh. You sell me your Time Twister cheap? Sure, sure. if you would really like to do that. Are you actually, like, are you actively looking to sell your Time Twister? Because that's crazy. What's cheap, like 4 fucking grand? I can't afford that shit right now, man. You know. But if someone offered, you'd be tempted. Alright, I'll show you some secrets. Keep your secrets. Ugh, really? Oh yeah, right. I'm not a robot. Get out of here. Fucking, come on, thing. I don't know. Oh, I know why it logged me out now. I see. I'm not a robot. Log in. I'm gonna have to punch in my 2-factor. Hack me if you want, I don't give a shit. Where are we here? I'm on it. Deal. I'm in. Me too. Oops. My items. Here, I'll sell you... I'll trade you all of this. Trade you 2,894 items in exchange for the Time Twister. Mostly jokes. Kind of curious though. It's kind of not close. Yeah, I know. I'd have to give you all my duels, my sliver queens, my intuitions, things like that. What are you're on an unlimited Time Twister, right? Best reach around ever, yeah. For sure. And I assume is it near mint? No, god no. There's no way. You're much more sensible than that. Yeah, I don't think we want to run Twister. And Savines is iffy. So now into creatures, which I'm a little sad we didn't look at a bit earlier, but this should be pretty easy. Spellseeker. Oh my goodness, and I haven't even looked at the fucking Planeswalkers yet either. We're gonna have to make some cuts. So Karn I would like. Tezzeret I put into the list initially because I was like, well, you know, maybe there's a world where I want to untap things. You need the tutors for it. Oh, tutors for Sabines. Oh yes, correct. Yeah, I would want to run. I'd want to be on intuition and gifts with that, but I don't think I want to run those in this deck. No. See, there's another argument to be made. Like if I was on the gifts and the intuition and Sabines and Bomberman and LED, then maybe. Okay, hold on. Just because they're in the considering list doesn't mean we have to add them. Alright, so we're back to considering. So Tezzeret is not going to be it in this deck. I don't think it finds anything useful enough. Like, I guess it finds Moonsilver Key and stuff, but yeah, Gifts Ungiven, Intuition, Mind's Eye Diamond. Yeah, so I guess that's a secondary whole package that I would have to run if I'm going to run it. Ballista won't exist in the current list. Narset, I don't think it's going to make it. Teferi. No, like, I already get Voice of Victory and Grand Abolisher. I think this is just a worse version of those. So, creatures. So we definitely want Voice. We want Grand Abolisher. Dranith, if that's our play. Sentinel is too good. Heliod can just fucking get cut. Trickster can get cut. Griffin we can cut. Scourge we can cut. Kitsa, I don't really think deserves a slot even in those packages. Malevolent Hermit. No, creature spells can't be countered. Sorry, I need to actually see what the fuck Disturb does. Cast this card from your graveyard, transform for its Disturbed cost. I don't think that's quite it. It basically says three mana counter a spell. I don't think it's really that great. Tataru is interesting. Yeah, I think it's way too slow. It's so weird that Blue Farm is playing this card. I understand that Blue Farm, the general goal is to just kind of accrue slow value, just like kind of what Wes Nothian there was explaining to me the other day. It is kind of just like, you know, you want to accrue incremental value in order to gain long-term advantage. But I don't think I'm a fan of it. It makes tapped treasures like that's so fucking slow. Early, it's really good. But mid to late game, I don't think this is it. I don't think this gets there. MTG Joe Dirt spitting facts right now. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's that great, man. Like, it just doesn't quite do it for me. MTG's Joe Dirt, holy fuck. I'm shaving my face tomorrow. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities, artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Yeah. Spellseeker I want for sure. Roaming Throne is not it. Recruiter of the Guard? Toughness 2. Mana cost 1. So this just finds Esper Sentinel in this deck. Sneak out of production. Win if you have enough treasure gen, but wait. Yeah, like it. So Ranger Captain realistically is just finding us like Esper Sentinel, Mockingbird, and that's kind of it in this deck, right? So I think the silence effect on Ranger Captain is really good. But that's like the only reason we would play it, right? I want to run this Harbinger. Gilded Drake I want to run. We're going to be a little bit over. We're going to have to go back and do cuts. I think Archivist is okay. I don't know if it's good enough, though. Whenever an opponent searches their library, they gain 1 life and draw a card. I don't know if Blind Obedience does it either. Like, I'm not sure about that. Like, it does slow down a lot of stuff. When in doubt, more cantrip. I have so much. Well, that's actually not true. I have a lot of interaction and a lot of stacks pieces. So Kitten doesn't really do anything in this list for us, I don't think. Oh, if I was on Teferi, I guess it does. Colorless mana, card draw, and then I guess Thoracle, One Ring, Displacer Kitten, Mox Opal Teferi. Okay. Maybe, I think out of... Oh my god. Basalt Monolith, Displacer Kittens. Yeah, it does seem a bit clunky. Like, you know, there's not really a narrow game plan. You like Teferi more than Voice? That's true. Even for 1 more mana. And I actually don't think I run this Karn either. I think I cut him. Why do you like Teferi more than Voice? If I play Kitten. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I was just kind of looking for other reasons to run Kitten. And if I'm on these rocks and the One Ring already, there's kind of no reason not to, I guess. Aether Channeler, Displacer Kitten. That's funny. Narset, Sculptor, Venser. Definitely not going to run Venser. Sensei, Narset Foundry. Karn, Kitten, Tormod, Petal. Memory. There's a lot of Displacer Kitten combos. Oh, Yeah. That's probably the right play, actually, is to run Teferi instead of Voice. And then run Kitten as well. This one? I think. Nope, not that one. Bloodthirsty Blade, oh my god. Time Raveler, thank you. Brain. Let's pick a good printing. Yeah, so let's definitely go on to Kitten, just because, I mean, it just makes sense to be. But again, what are we doing with that infinite? For fuck's sakes. So I guess we're gonna run Thoracle then, like I just kind of have to for this. One ring, so this doesn't matter. This matters, this matters, this matters. Ooh, actually, this is kind of fucking goated. Right here. I didn't know this. I didn't know Time Raveler and Knowledge Pool / Omen Machine did it? Okay. That's sick. I mean, that makes sense. Opponent can only cast spells whenever they could cast a sorcery. Whenever they cast a spell from their hand, Knowledge Pool triggers, exiling that spell. Cannot cast a spell as permitted. Okay. Thanks, Kev. Kitten, Teferi, but also Teferi Pool. Good to know, we're learning. So this just shuts them out a little bit differently. Ouch. Effectively the same way that we want to, but without the commander. So if there is, you know, a Tyranith in play. Roaming Throne, we don't care. The trigger is on the stack, and then the spell, which is sorcery speed. Yeah, correct. I think I do want to run Ballista. I know it's very basic and kind of mid, but Impersonator is a copy of any non-land permanent, so I would take Impersonator over Enchantment if I were to run one or the other. Delny, I don't think really makes it. Fairy is okay. I'm so on the fence about clones, man. Like, some of them are good and some of them are not, and I just don't know if they're worth committing to. Like, I feel like if you want one, you kind of want them all. Maybe that's wrong. Look at, we're getting so close here. Pollywog. I tested for so long in Kinnan and it just never felt good. I'll help you cook. Alright, story time. So, me and Carl helped rush for I want to say it was 2 or 3 days, or evenings, I guess, from like basically 7 o'clock at night until like 2 a.m. Carl and I were helping Rush cook up this Verena Lich Queen CEDH list because he was adamant that he really wanted to play CEDH zombies. So Carl and I helped Rush for like 3 days. Probably spent like 18 fucking hours on this deck list with him. And then the day after we had finished cooking and I was like, alright man, I'm gonna take a break. I don't want to cook anything for a few days. Like, we fucking put a lot of time and effort and like play tested hands and stuff like this into this this zombie deck that you want. Rush messages me and is like, hey, I plugged in this commander in ChatGPT to make a CEDH list. And this is what it came out with. And I think this deck is really good. So I'm like, okay, well, sure, like, I'll check it out. You know, I'm not the kind of guy to just be like, no, fuck that. Like, that's dog shit. It was dog shit, spoiler alert. It wasn't actually dog shit, but... So I looked at it, I looked through the list, and I was like, Jacob, this is like 117 cards or whatever. He's like, yeah, there's some cuts. I was like, yeah, so, like, what would you start cutting if you were going to cut it? He's like, oh, well, this and this and this and this. I was like, Jacob, this is like a worse version of the deck that we just spent 3 days cooking up with you. It was so fucking funny, man. I'll never forget that. It was just absolutely hilarious. He was like, oh, ChatGPT built me this CEDH list that I think is way better than the one we cooked up. Or it's better, not necessarily way better, but I was like, no, there's no way. We fucking, like, semi-experienced players spending a couple evenings cooking up a deck, and then he's like, ChatGPT can do it too. I was like, meh, can it though? Can it really? Alright, so Consphinx. I like Consecrated Sphinx. I would love to put it in this deck, but I don't know. 6 mana. Excuse me. 6 mana is really high for this, I think. Don't I dare put Consphinx in it? I don't think I do. Like, I don't think it's it. Don't you dare, you're so funny. No, I pulled it. I don't think it makes it. Displacer Kitten, Gaunties, ew. Breed. Don't you dare, you're so funny. Yeah, so I don't think Karn is gonna make it either. Dick Mystery, I don't have Bloodthirsty Blade in the deck to begin with. I'm not sure what you saw. Maybe you saw Moonsilver Key, but I don't have it in the deck to begin with. Vision's a brighter future. Alright, so I have 2 more slots for what I definitely want in the deck. I think if I'm going to put Recruiter in, I want to put Valley Floodcaller in, and if I put Floodcaller in, I have to run like... not necessarily these 3. I can cut Dramatic, but like I'd probably want to run the other ones. And I'm running Thoracle, so I think it's not a bad idea to run that whole package. But then we need to make cuts, and that's a whole other ordeal. I don't think Ledger Shredder makes it. Tidespout and Hullbreaker are, I think, much too large for it. If we put LED in, then with like the brain freeze and stuff, I think Bomberman deserves a spot, which means, oh my god. Yeah, so I think we're gonna end up cutting probably, so we got Bomberman, Recruiter, Valley, Savines, Vanishing Knack, Brain Freeze, Retraction Helix, LED, Paradise Mantle. So 9 cuts to make after we put in 2 more cards. I guess there's nothing stopping me from 2 of those cards being something. But it does, I think that makes it a little more consistent to have those 2 packages in. I think it would make a pretty big difference. So let's do this. Is Bomberman even a fucking good combo anymore though? Like, I guess it's fine in a deck that because you net 1 mana off the LED every time, so I guess this still can allow you to scour for scrap and then get the Ballista win. But you need a way to draw cards then too. Because LED, like LED is kind of bad in this deck, I think. I also don't know if I finds LED. Like if we're on Rest in Peace, it's definitely fucking bad in this deck. Training Grounds, LED, Storm Count. All artifacts with mana value 1 or less. So maybe this is Magical Christmas Land, but if I were to do the Bomberman combo with so if we Bomberman LED out and then I cast Vexing Bauble, tap and activate Lion's Eye Diamond, make 3. I could use 1 to sack Vexing Bauble to draw a card, and then use the other 2 to return LED. And then I could do it a second time, make enough mana to return the Vexing Bauble. So this would effectively let me draw until I find Brain Freeze, and then I could Brain Freeze out my opponents. That's actually okay. That's not actually terrible. It sounded really terrible in my head at first, but it is kind of Christmas landy, you know. It's a 3-card combo, whereas LED, I mean LED Bomberman Brain Freeze is also just a 3-card combo. So I don't think either one is necessarily bad, but this is what we're gonna do. We're going to put our packages into the main deck, and then I'm gonna take 5 And we'll come back to this. Ugh. I still don't know about gifts and intuition though. Do I want to run those? What do you guys think? We'll think about that. Christmas is guaranteed to come at one. Not the worst thoughts. Damn. You got me. Alright, we're running 27 card combos from here on out. Well, and realistically, again, sorry, move to main. Yes, that was all the pieces. Realistically, so I'm on Urza Saga, which can find LED or Vexing Bauble. Really good. We're also on Inventor's Fair, which can find, again, any artifact in the deck. I believe there's another Moon Silver Key. This can find LED, which is one of the 2 pieces that we need. We're on Enlightened Tutor, which can find it. We are on Argarvian Find if it gets exiled, or not exiled, discarded or milled or whatever. We're also on Scour for Scrap, which is extremely flexible for these things. Transmute Artifact, Fabricate. So I guess it's actually really not too bad of odds. Like, we've got a fair amount of cards that are going to be looking for artifacts to begin with, because the whole goal is to be getting out Knowledge Pool or Omen Machine. So many people. No, it's not too bad, but where'd that Savine's Reclamation go? Because I'm gonna put that back. Sorceries. I'm gonna put that back into considering, because again, I'm not too sure. Because if I'm running Savine's Reclamation, I definitely want to be on Gifts and Intuition. I'm just not certain that I want to run all 3 of those yet. Which leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clones. Volatile Stormdrake is not a clone. And then 2 kind of Staxy pieces, which I don't necessarily need. Karn is like a Staxy piece that does other things. Dress Down, I think I'll leave it in the considering for now. And then we just need to make a couple cuts for those 2 packages we put in, the Banishing Knack Blood Color package and the Bomberman thing. I also need to keep in mind target creature. What does Snapback read? Also a creature, okay. So, and then we have Into the Floodmaw, right? We're running that. Return target creature. Instead, return target non-land permanent. Chain of Vapor, non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Yeah, so I do need to keep in mind the fact that I'm running... Curse Totem doesn't matter too much. Well, actually it does for our Banishing Knack line. Damping Matrix also matters for the LED line. Defense Grid doesn't really matter too much because ideally we just go off on our turn. Paradise Mantle, Curse Totem, again, is kind of like affected here. Trinisphere and Torpor Orb are okay. Alright, man. Peace out. Thanks for hanging. So... okay, we're going to take a quick 5 here. Whoa. I need to stand up and stretch the legs and arms. And then when we come back, we're going to make these 7 cuts, maybe do a couple playtest hands, and see what this looks like in real life. Because there is a pretty good possibility that I just live in magical Christmas land right now. Like I said, I don't think it's going to fucking top 16 or top 4 any tournaments, but I think it is genuinely a feasible deck, because it's gotten a lot of pieces in the last few years, and nobody's really explored it. From what I understand, it's just one of the dead cards in the database. Alright, we'll be back in a few. Put this back on. Alright, mic check, mic check. We should be good. Okay, so there we are. Back to cooking our deck. Hey, Susive Doctor, what's up? What's up, brother? Is there still people in my Discord? Yeah, there is. Sorry, I'm cooking. Oh, wrong page. Where are we? Fuck off. Minimize Discord, minimize IV cam. Okay, here we are. Back to. Nah, I think hat on is it. Two Jensen Exels. Or whatever his co-partner is in that show. Okay, so we gotta cut down 7 cards. So we're looking. So we just added the Bomberman combo, which is Auriok Salvagers, LED, which gives infinite storm count and I believe near infinite mana, infinite colored mana, and you get all your artifacts back. So this lets me draw my deck with Vexing Bauble if I sequence it properly. So I think this is actually. Oh, it's just you. Fair enough. Sorry, I've only got Twitch chat pulled up right now. OBS shows the YouTube chat though. I appreciate you stopping in. So LED, Auriok Salvagers, and Vexing Bauble, if I sequence it correctly, will actually allow me to draw my deck, which can win out with Thassa's Oracle. Again, I need to. I need to be able to play through my own stacks pieces, so I basically have to like draw into Chain of Vapor kind of thing, which is okay, I think. So I gotta cut 7 cards. Sheesh. So what are we looking at here? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is ceiling. 7 free counterspells: Force of Neg, Force of Will, Flare, Fierce. 27 artifacts. I think I might cut Downpour. I don't like this card, man. So we're gonna put this back. Or we're just gonna pull it. We're gonna pull it. Rest in Peace, I think. It's good, but I don't think it makes it. Let's pull this as well. I don't want to cut any lands if I can help it. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana rocks. It seems pretty high, but if I... Like, what do I cut if I had to cut 1? Felwar Stone, I think? Yeah, I think Felwar Stone is the one we cut. So we'll remove Felwar Stone. 13 is still a really good number. We're gonna look at some interaction here. We got 4 more cards to cut. Again, I'm not super high on offer lately. It is a 1 mana, you know, stops the stacks piece. Not that it really matters for me. Stops the stacks piece, stops an instant, stops a sorcery, stops a Rhystic Study. Among other things, like, I think offer is okay. Silence is way too good to cut. We want to keep our tutors, Retraction and Vanishing, our win cons. Floodmaw and Chain are really good. It's weird, man, because Psych Rift has been something that, with the printing of Floodmaw, Psych Rift is something that I've been less high on. I like it a lot in Kinnan because Kinnan can make so much mana and it's really good there. But in other decks, how often am I holding up 7 active mana? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, how often am I really holding up 7 active fucking mana to be able to cast a big Psych Rift? Almost never. So, like, Psych Rift is definitely kind of on the fence for me. It bounces anything like Chain of Vapor, and it doesn't give the opponent the opportunity to copy it and bounce one of my things. That's a hard one, man. And Floodmaw, I guess it is non-land permanent and opponent controls. Alright, let's keep thinking here. So looking at this right now, Recruiter is actively able to find us everything other than Ranger and Gilded Drake, which is kind of crazy actually. That's really amazing. That makes Recruiter kind of an all-star in the deck. Harbinger, non-basic lands are islands. Oof. Like, that might just end up fucking me. Let's check out, let's go into our stats a little bit here. So most of our symbols are blue. So we might be able to be okay with that for now. Spirit Realm, exile target artifact or creature, return to the battlefield of the controller at the beginning of the next end step. Could arguably cut this. I think it's a considering card for the time being. Three more cuts. Moonsilver is finding us. LED. It does not find us Paradise Mantle. It does find us any other zero cost. Mox Opal. Mox Amber, which is good. Entering the battlefield, don't cause abilities to trigger. Torpor Orb might be a cut, actually. Let's put that in the considering for now. I think that is a cuttable card. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, technically these could be considered stacks pieces. 10, 11, 12. None of these are stacks. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 19. So 20% effectively of our deck is stacks pieces. 2 more cards to cut. That was weird. Huh. 2 more cuts to make. I'm still on the fence about Offer and Psych Rift, honestly. But I think there's probably a creature here that we could cut instead of Psych Rift. Alright, let's cut. Scour's too valuable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Alright, let's cut the Signet for now. And then we're also gonna cut our Gyvian Find. And that puts us to 100 cards. 20 in our considering list. These are things that I wouldn't mind testing maybe down the road. Alright, let's do a couple playtest hands, and then we'll probably cut the stream there. I appreciate you guys hanging out while I create a brainchild. Playtest hands are so hard to run, like on an interactive deck like this. Oh god, that's fucking terrible. Yeah, we didn't even draw land. So we start with the gemstones. We pitch probably Flusterstorm to that. We get 1 off of that. That's bad. Alright, we get 2. Okay, sure, we'll play test this one. We draw the Grand Abolisher. So we go Chrome Mox, pitching, probably Offer, exiled, and then we go for, oh my god, this is insane actually. Okay, Chrome Mox, Mystic Gate. We tap this for a blue to filter into Grand Abolisher. Turn 1 Abolisher. Okay, and then we go, let's go turn 2. We go Shocking Hollowed Fountain, lose 2. So let's go 3. This will get us to Tanglewire. So the goal with Tanglewire here is to basically just stall game until we are able to make 4 mana to get Scour. Effectively we need 6 because we currently have 3, so we need 3 more mana somehow. So we'll go turn 3, so we're going to draw a card, we're going to keep Tanglewire. This will be 1, 2, 3 counters, right? Beginning of each player's upkeep. Beginning of your upkeep, yes. So 1, 2, and let's keep Hollowed Fountain tapped down. We drew a Vexing Bauble. So we're gonna go Chrome Mox, cast our Vexing Bauble, which turns off our Force of Will. That's kind of risky. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay, so we go turn 4, untap, upkeep. We reduce this by 1. Counter. We'll tap Tanglewire and Grand Abolisher. We draw a card. Let's pay 1, tap and sack the Vexing Bauble to draw a card. Enlightened Tutor. Yeah, so we pass turn, we tap the fountain, Enlightening Tutor. We how the fuck do I search my library? There we go. I'm gonna find probably Mana Vault here, I think. And then we shuffle, put this on top. This will die. We untap, lose the counter, tap just Tangle Wire, drew a card. So we go colorless for Vault. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, and cast the commander. So this is turn 5. We've stacked out the board. I mean, this is probably bad and not realistic, but that's okay. This is our first playtest. So now we have the commander. Then we go turn 6. Tanglewire dies at this point in time because it has no fading counters. We play the Verge. We then will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast the Scour. We're going to search the library for... So I actually need to figure out... Oops. If these are the same combo or if they vary slightly. Oh my god. Players cannot draw cards. So this stops me from drawing cards as well. At the beginning of each draw step, a machine prevents the active player from drawing a card and causes them to exile that card of their library and cast that card if it's a spell without paying its mana cost, or put it into the... If an opponent casts a spell this way, okay. What are all spells? Exile all spells. So this allows me to play... right. What am I finding? Scour is finding the knowledge pool. Goes to my hand. Goes in shuffle. This hits the yard. So now we can... play Talon Gates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast the pool. We can pact here, and we can force exile the kitten if we have to, so we have double protection. And then now we've hard locked. Whenever a player casts a spell from his or her hand, player exiles it. If the player does, he or she may cast another non-land card with an exiled mod. Okay, so each player exiles top 3. 1, 2, 3. It's so hard to goldfish with this style of deck. Turn 8, we get a Spell Seeker. I guess that's kind of packing. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Cast a Spell Seeker. View. Turn target creature for its owner's hand. Tap up to 2 lands. So is there an instant or sorcery with mana cost 2? 2 or less. Which means a couple things here. So this gets us Transmute Artifact. Doesn't really get us anything useful here, actually. So Spellseeker isn't really it, I don't think. The Spellseeker is really just good for transmute or finding Banishing Neck. So I guess we could, in real life, just get the Banishing Neck to hand, close and shuffle, and then we kind of just have to play through the turns. 3. Cast the Ranger, view. This is mana cost 1 or less, which only gets us Esper. In this deck, I think. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's just Esper Sentinel. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay, so now you've got the freeze. Or so we've got LED, so we can cast LED. We can cast Vanishing Neck. Let's do it here. We can then tap Lavinia to bring back Spellseeker. And then we pay. Oh, this should be tapped. 1. That should be losing life. 2, 3. Cast Spellseeker. Find Brain Freeze. Shuffle up. So realistically, it stays tapped, we draw a card. Yeah, I couldn't even cast it again, so it's kind of bad. Okay, let's restart. Let's see if we can do anything else. Restart. Sure, let's try this. Draw a card. Sea Clouds, Vexing Bauble. Turn 2. Mesa, Crack, Find our Tundra, who's alive. 2. We can cast the Commander. Turn 3. In Delta. Get our Hollow Fountain. There it is. Close and shuffle. 3. This is untapped. Pretty desperate to draw a card here. This is kind of a bad hand, a bit of a trap. So we tap the sea, sack the bauble, draw a card. Chromox, pitching. Oops. Flood Maw. 3 mana here. We pass. E-zone, fuck. So land for turn, we have 5. So 1, 2, 3. Use 2. Cast Snap, bounce a creature. 1. Two. Floating. Then we can go 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We can protect it as well. Oh, right, so this would be bend, this would be bend, this would be bend. So lands are just dead in the knowledge pool. So we can go 1, 2. We cast a Born. Born hits the pool. We cast. Tapping these 2. X or less, 2 or less. Fuck, what does that even find us? Grandma. Paradise Mantle? But then it could just be 0, I wouldn't have to tap anything. Paradise Mantle's not that great here. Ballista gets jammed, but this dies. Ooh. Yeah, I guess it probably just finds fucking Esper here. I don't know. Pulls and shuffles, dies. This turn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this isn't quite what I wanted it to be. But I imagine it's going to take some actual play testing to get it into anything. See how it actually performs, if at all. Okay. I mean, we did it. We did the thing I wanted to do. Cooked up the Azorius deck. This is the other version that I had. I kind of had already cooked it up a little bit, but not really. Like, this is extremely loose version. So what I'm gonna do actually is move this to CDH. We're gonna move this. Remove from CDH. Yeah. Throw some games with you tomorrow. Yeah, it's way easier to be able to like play test these things and try it like in a real setting as opposed to, you know, just gold fishing with a reactive deck like this. But it is cool. I'm excited to try it. I'm a little sad I sold my foil knowledge pool like 4 years ago now. There's my copy of the Lavinia. Oh, come on. Oh god. Can I make it show up? Can I make it show up? Hold on. Let's get rid of this fucking background. There we go. Get rid of the green screen. There's my copy of Lavinia, if this will focus. Yeah, there we go. Right in front of my face. Impossible for everybody to read. But I'm a big fan of this store championship artwork. Came across it in my collection and I was like, damn, that's fucking cool. I like what it does. I want to be that fucking piece of shit stacks player, but whatever. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty much it for the stream today. This was the first ever Timmy's Lair face reveal stream, which is crazy. Get back to that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was cool. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I don't think I see anybody to raid. Let's see. 9K, these guys don't care. Search Magic. Magic the Gathering, 18 viewers. League. MTG Manaman. This guy's a 3 viewers, 7. I mean, I don't have very many to raid in with, so. I don't know any of these people either. Fuck it. We're not raiding anyone. Didn't tell you what, sorry. Oh, that I was live streaming. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't tell anybody. I just wanted to see how it went. I figured I'd fucking go live and check it out. The Timmy's Lair face reveal thing is weird, man. I've streamed for like on and off 5 years now, and like I don't know, was never even thought to do the face reveal thing. It always just kind of weirds me out, dude. I don't want to see my fucking face on the screen. Ugh. Yuck. I got a face for radio. Break a mirror every morning. Alright, let's see. Cube Slop with 40 viewers. 52, 42, 29. MTGO Cube. Back at the Pack Rips. Okay, I like Pack Rips. We're gonna go watch some Pack Rips. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. We will see you next time in Timmy's Lair. Where's this guy's fucking name again? Shit. There he is. Neo Reaper _ /raid. Oh, come on. How does this work? /raid. Neo Reaper _ Alright. Come on, give Neo Reaper some love. He's ripping some Spider-Man, it looks like. Don't believe the internet. It's not a bad set. It's a lot better than people think. And it's gonna do well. It's definitely gonna do well. Okay, how do I do this? Right now? Alright, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out in Timmy's Lair. We'll see you next time. And if I can get a second phone going, I'll definitely do the Pack Rips with this. Show Neo Reaper some love.
Rhinos rampage. The shooters. Yo, we got a raid coming in hot.
He's raiding with a party of 3.
What's good, Timmy? Welcome on in. How's it going? Thanks so much for that raid. Give me a shout out in here for Timmy's Lair TCG. How are you doing? Not huge, but what's up? Hey, man, I don't discriminate. I appreciate around here, and thank you very, very much for bringing over that little raid of yours. And anybody else coming through with a Timmy, how you guys doing? My name's New Reaper 1_. We are getting into some pack rips, doing a little bit of Spider-Man, Magic Spider-Man tonight. Actually, a little bit of variety of things. We're kind of starting with Magic Spider-Man, but we'll have a few other various TCG pulls on the stream tonight. Let's see. Just doing the just chatting over there. Were you pulling as well? Given the name, I gotta ask. I see TCG in the name. Were you doing some pulls? Oh, you made up a deck live on stream. Nice, man. How am I feeling about Spider-Man so far? As a fan of Spider-Man and a fan of Marvel, I like it. I feel like it could be better, but you know, for what we've got, as mostly as a collector and not really too much of a player these days, I appreciate what we do have, and really cool like artworks and like borderless cards and stuff that they've done. I think the set itself is nice, but I don't know. So far, I haven't had too much luck in terms of like pulls and play boosters. It seems to be collector boosters are where the magic's at. Yes, exactly. No pun intended. Thank you, Dasa. No pulls on stream today, but you post daily on all the big socials. Do about a pack a day till 500 subs. Nice, man. Fan of the set, to be honest. It's pretty playable. Has a ton of gas reprints and comics a lot. Yeah, I've heard mixed feelings from folks that do play. Nice. I think there definitely are great cards in the set. At least especially some of the ones that I've seen and pulled so far. I could definitely see some of the deck building around the cards would be pretty good, pretty entertaining. But
Timmy Slade just followed the channel.
Hey Timmy, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you. But for me, yeah, I'm mainly collecting these days. It's honestly Magic, Final Fantasy that got me back into the hobby, and I've kind of rekindled the collecting that I used to do when I was a kid. I used to do a lot of Pokemon and like Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball Z collecting when I was younger. And I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, so with the Magic Final Fantasy getting announced, I was like, there's no way I can't not buy into this. I wanted to get some of the cards to collect, and we did pretty well. We had a lot of fun pulling from that set. I do still have a little bit left from Final Fantasy, mostly play boosters. So we might, who knows, you guys might see some Magic Final Fantasy tonight, but since then, I knew about the announcement for Spider-Man, definitely didn't want to miss it. And,
Brother, what's going on?
I'd dip into it, just being a fan of the comics and just Spider-Man in general. But we've also been dabbling in some other stuff. We've
Azorius Renegade,
on here
the fucking knowledge pool list.
Fusion World. Been getting into that because of my old Dragon Ball collecting
She's
habits.
the one that just like
and
makes it so
Final Fantasy nut.
Anybody casts a spell that costs less than the amount of lands they have,
the Final Fantasy
it gets
trading
countered.
Or
sorry, they can't cast it, and then if
they collecting for that,
cast anything that costs zero,
majority of the content, at least on here for TCG, has been mostly pack rips. So if you guys are into a little bit of dopamine, you got the right spot to come and hang out and chill with us. It is very expensive. Oh my goodness, yes, it is an expensive hobby at this point, especially, my goodness, if you're collecting Pokemon, especially. I mean, Magic is really no exception there now, but the Pokemon market right now is insane. Thankfully, I haven't dipped too much into that yet. I've been helping Deso She's been collecting the Pokemon mostly. So trying to help secure what product we can for that, because it is every man for itself out there when it comes to the Pokemon. You think Final Fantasy spoiled players? It did. Definitely did. Not only from a gameplay standpoint, but from an art standpoint. Loved some of the chase cards in the set, and a lot of the special borderless extended art stuff that they had in that set just as a collector. Beautiful cards in that set, man. Loved it. So wish you could get your hands on a collector box. I mean, if you're willing to fork over like, you know, $1,200, $1,300, Angel, you can get yourself a nice Final Fantasy collector booster deck, collector booster box. You called me a nerd over Final Fantasy, but I can't even jokingly with a materia tattoo. Hey, if I had tattoos, believe me, May, I'd probably have a bunch of Final Fantasy tattoos. I've definitely considered it over the years, and a materia has definitely been a consideration too, so I don't blame you. Bro, it's insane, Chip. It is insane. They've come down a little bit. I think they kind of probably peaked around like the $1,400 mark, but it's starting to kind of come down. You can probably get one for around, you know, $1,100, $1,200, but even still, just in general, I mean, shit, the single collector booster packs for Final Fantasy right now are like $120 a pack still, so it's kind of insane. All right, here we go. We got what we got left in this pack. You guys literally caught me ripping some play boosters. We just opened up a play bundle for Spider-Man, so if you guys are just tuning in, that's what we're getting into now. We've got a bunch of collector boosters we'll also be ripping here as well, and then I might rip a few other odds and ends from Magic the Gathering sets before we go and we move over to ripping some Final Fantasy TCG. You sent an Instagram reel and you have an assignment for me. Okay, well, I will definitely look into that post stream, Ninja. Oh, only 1,200. Thank you so much, May, for that watch streak. I see you. 3-stream streak. We got a Hobgoblin, Mantled Marauder. Very cool. Haven't pulled too many of the old Hobgoblin. Should be our rare. No, we got one more. We got a Rhino, Barreling Brutes. And here is our rare. We got Hydro Man, the Wet Villain, Fluid Felon. And our foil card. Just a common foil. We pulled a foil news helicopter. And well, Swampland foil too. There we go. So far, in terms of like finding some cool ones, mythics and things like that, the my streak with the play boosters, unfortunately, I was kind of mentioning prior to the raid, have not been too great. So hopefully we'll break that streak with this play bundle. There we go. We've got a treasure token. Spider Rex, Daring Dino, Common Crook, Selfless Police Captain, Unstable Experiment, Romantic Rendezvous, Spider Manifestation, Eerie Gravestone, and another news helicopter. All right, should be an uncommon here. Spider UK. We got one for the Shocker. Shocker Unshakable. The Spider-Mobile. And our rare card is a Black Cat. Cunning Thief. I pulled the comic strip Black Cat out of one of the collector boosters we ripped before, but I've not found the regular Black Cat yet, so it's a really nice artwork for her. I like that a lot. When Black Cat enters, look at the top 9 cards of a target opponent's library. Exile 2 of them face down. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. You may play the exiled cards for as long as they remained exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast spells this way. Interesting. So she truly is Cunning Thief. I like it. Card is busted. It kind of seems a little busted. That's pretty good. Our foil for this one is a Inner Demon Gangsters. And a Black Cat Uwu. And an Ominous Asylum. Alright. We got how many left? We got 4 left. Out of the plate. Booster box. I'll take the Black Cat definitely as a win because I did not have that one yet. Alright, we got Treasure Token. City Pigeon. Beetle Legacy Criminal. Shock. Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. Inner Demon Gangsters. Bagel and Schmear. Mob Lookout. Another Mass Meower. Prison Break. Spider's Man. The Heroic Horde. And a Flash Thompson. Alright, do we have a mythic? Oh, we got another rare card. A Cheering Crowd. A rare card. Our foil is an uncommon. We got Scorpion. Thieving Striker in a foil. And another Savage Mansion.
Rated this Neo Ninja dude or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Watch him rip some.
I'm just lurking now.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, come on, man. Let's go. Let's.
Oh.
At least one exciting pack. Out of the box.
Bum 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 bum. There we go. Give me a hot sec here. I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Is this the one? Let's see. We got a Trinity Token. We got Venom. Evil Unleashed. Web Up. Mysterious Phantom. Degran. Dinosaur Man. Kapow. Swarm. Another Mechanical Mobster. Oscorp Research Team.
Yeah.
Ooh, Madam Web. Clairvoyance. Green Goblin Revenant. Spider-Girl, Legacy Hero. And our rare card is a rare card. We got a Strength of Will instant. And a foil Spider Cat. All right. We're striking out, man. I don't know. I might have to think twice about them gift bundles. Shit, we got a couple of play booster boxes as well too, so we'll have plenty more play boosters to rip, or maybe I just keep them sealed. I don't know. We'll see. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed, as they say? Alright, here we go. This is the last pack. Got robot, token, city pigeon, beetle, legacy criminal, electros, bolts, spider rex, common crook, Oscorp research team, gallant citizen, spider bot, another terrific team up, flying octobot, ooh, web warriors. That's one I don't get often. That's actually a pretty cool artwork. Like we got Spider-Man India, Spider-Gwen, Peter Porker, and is that Silk in the background? That's pretty cool. I like that actually. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Damn. Okay. Nice little card. Oh, baby, we got a mythic. Let's go. We finally pulled a mythic. Second to last pack. What do we got, chat? What's the mythic? Oh, is it Eddie? Oh, it's a Gwenum. Let's go. We pulled the pull. We got a Gwenum. Fuck yeah. Big pull energy right there. Love it. Gwenum Remorseless, the first Gwenum pull for me. Have not gotten one yet. Legendary creature, symbiote spider hero with death touch and lifelink. Whenever Gwen attacks until the end of your turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play cards.
You work tomorrow? Yeah.
You cast a spell this way, pay
I
life
assume so.
to its mana.
Were you off today?
I was supposed to work today.
Yeah.
Damn.
I saw you in the Discord
That's a
way
wild
early.
card right there. That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
I fucking didn't get to sleep till like
Combo's hard, I
4.
believe it.
Fucking woke up at like
believe it.
8.
Oh no.
Just fucking.
$15 pull
Tooth.
right there. Let's go. That's amazing.
But I was expecting to go to work. Like
I
that's
love
what
the artwork for her too. That's
he
so
told me
good.
yesterday. Was that all right? I'll pick you up in the morning.
I don't
I'm not
think
sure
it
what
gets
time.
better
So I
than
was like,
that
okay.
out of play boosters, honestly. What is our foil on
And then
that one? We got a
I'm
common
assuming
Venom.
we're going back to the fucking turnaround
Evil
tomorrow,
Leaf.
but I don't
Hopefully.
know.
And a mountain land. Dang, man. That's amazing. At least pay. We didn't have a whole lot else out of the other packs, but I'll take Venom any day. Want to make me go rip another box? I know. I'm trying my best to like provide that rip entertainment for everybody. Get a little bit of that rip dopamine, but I know it's still not quite the same as, you know, getting a pack yourself. Do a little DIY. I totally understand. You got 5 left? Oh man. I want to put that one in a fancy case. Oh, I do see we have an ad coming up. Can we snooze-a-reno that one? Will not let you. Oh no. I guess those snoozes that I used last time just happened to carry over, you know, for a couple weeks. It's been a little bit since our last stream, but we're gonna get an ad break here. I'm just gonna keep going. So my non-subs, I apologize. So we're gonna rip our last play booster. So this one will be just for the subs.
Ad break. Unfollow.
And my turbo users, of course. Making you want to open some Yu-Gi-Oh. Nice.
Jokes on you. I have fucking ad
Yeah, I'm
blocker.
kind of curious. I've
Ad
never
blocker
really
work on
done
Twitch?
Yu-Gi-Oh like that, but I've always been kind of curious to see some
Shit.
really cool Yu-Gi-Oh pulls.
On your
to look
stream,
into
it
some
was
of the
like,
recent
oh,
sets
you
to
know,
see.
support the streamer by
Oh,
disabling
yeah.
ad block. It's like, click the button, and then it like
All
brought
right,
me to some
there we
fucking
go. We got
list
Spider
of instructions to
Token,
do, and then I gave up on that
Inner Demon
immediately.
Gangster,
That's fair.
Selfless,
I should actually fucking check my
Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist, Romantic Rendezvous,
Twitch payout and shit.
another professional wrestler. Oh yeah, got you for 3 minutes.
Twitch
Tell us your
payout
story.
and shit.
Well, we want to introduce you to Hulu.
Wait, I'm still live?
Disney
What the
Plus.
fuck?
Yes.
Hulu is
Awesome.
drama,
I don't know what to do.
comedy,
Wait, I'm still live? What the fuck?
action,